Hey, everybody. I am working on my bed. Woohoo! I am live. So I am actually doing this as a YouTube and Patreon recording. So I have a Patreon group for those of you who don't know, and it's free for the first 7 days for the first tier, and then it's $7 a month, and you get amazing amounts of videos and classes and shamanic astrology and all kinds of amazing goodness. What happened to my banner? I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, let me see. I'm going to copy and paste it from the title. So, okay. So for those of you who are in my Patreon group, I just want to thank you so much. I'm pretty much busy every December, but this has been so crazy busy. And usually we get these to you on Monday. And here we are Wednesday night at 6:52 p.m. So a few of you reached out and said that it was all good. And so thank you. I'm going to be doing extra ones for you. I'm going to do a money one for December because we're already halfway through December and there's some great money aspects. And we're also going to do a huge deep dive into Mercury retrograde. I'm going to do a separate video for that. I'm going to just briefly touch on it in this video because obviously today's December 13th and Mercury has stationed retrograde. So you're going to get 2 more extra videos this month, one for money specifically, and one for the retrograde, which is super lucky. So friends, if you are watching this on just YouTube or Facebook or some other TikTok, wherever you're getting this, this is kind of a sample of what I do every Monday, every week, 52 weeks through the year for my Patreon members, the $7 monthly members. And it's wonderful. So what we're going to do today is, so you guys are all used to this, but since we're like kind of letting in all these people into our little secret space, I'm just going to explain a little bit. So what I do usually is Monday, I do a reading for the full week. So that would be, I pull tarot and oracle for Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday through Sunday. And then we also look at the astrology charts. And what's kind of fun is I've been picking different celebrities or sometimes we'll have different members because sometimes we do this live. We usually do this live once a month, and that one has passed. But I'm going to use Johnny Depp's chart this time. So although we cover a lot of biz and life stuff, we're going to talk a little bit about love. And I did bring the romance angel. So we're going to do some love oracle. So yeah, we definitely don't want to emulate Johnny Depp's love life. I don't know, probably not. Okay. So welcome everybody to my beautiful apartment here in Santa Barbara. We've got Christmas tree. We've got Ganesh. And actually, there's a beautiful Buddha here and my fake fireplace here. I have to have a fireplace, I'm telling you. All right, so since it's already Wednesday, Mercury retrograde and my light doesn't want to work. What's the matter? What is the matter, light? Oh, that wasn't my light. That was my camera. What happened? Camera, where are you? Oh, this is too funny. Okay, so this is my camera plug, and this is the ring light plug. which might have actually just died. Let's see if it goes back on. Yeah, it's blinking like it doesn't want to work anymore. Ooh, it's kind of extra atmospheric. Okay. So apparently on the day of Mercury retrograde, I need a new ring light. This is so perfect, right? All right. So we're going to start with cards for, basically we're going to do Thursday and Friday. Actually, let's do Thursday through Sunday, because I think we're going to go all the way through to the solstice, which is December 21st, which is a week from today. So I'm going to use my really beautiful cards. They're the Art Nouveau Tarot. It's so interesting to have this lighting. I might get up in a minute. I don't know if I can pause this because I'm on a live stream called StreamYard. I'm not sure if I can pause this. It's not like, when you're on Zoom, you can pause things. So we're asking Spirit for some guidance in our biz and life and creative projects tomorrow through Sunday first. So there might be more than one card here. Let's see what pops out. We got the 9 of Wands first. This is like a 4-day period. The 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is a Mercury retrograde. Money. So lucky, so lucky. We'll talk a minute about it when we get to the astrological chart. So it's kind of like a green glowing. It's hard to see. But the first card was the 9 of Wands. So I think we're going into this next 4 days feeling like this dude. Kind of like, okay, I've been to battle. I'm a little bit worn out. I'm battle worn. And now I'm just at this place of kind of like almost overvigilance. Like you need to go and take a break, which is exactly what this woman's doing. So she's the 9 of Pentacles. This is an earth card. This is material resources being luxurious, abundant. It's also the card of the entrepreneur, which I love, the solopreneur, someone who's running their own business. And she's just gazing at her beautiful falcon, and her grapes are growing in the background. So this is a card of a lot of abundance. So with this Mercury retrograde, especially on the 18th of December, so in 5 days from now, when is kind of this period of what happens with this card, we are going to be in a beautiful, lucky trine between Mercury and Jupiter. Okay. So the message here is, yes, you're probably feeling tired. It's the end of the year. You've been working your ass off. You're like ready for a break. You are ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And, maybe you've just been putting in so much work and not really getting much back. Well, now it's coming back, right? So just know that, and I'm getting also, well, this makes sense because 9 plus 9 is 18, and December 18th is the trine of Jupiter and Mercury. Woohoo! And it's funny because Mercury's retrograde and so is Jupiter. So there's a trine with 2 retrograde planets. So it's extra powerful. And again, I'm going to do a whole separate video on Mercury retrograde for my Patreon followers. What I'll also say about this is, this is the energy of burnout, and this is the energy of living your best life, right? That's the message. Get the heck out of burnout land and start living your best life. And I'm taking that to heart because that's definitely me. Okay, so that is tomorrow through the end of this week. So now we're going to do, I'm just going to pull up a calendar here because it's otherwise I'm going to have to just guess and mumble around and figure out what dates are what. So Monday is the 18th. And that is the day of the trine. So I feel like the cards were kind of already talking about that, but let's see what else is going on here. Okay. So Monday, December 18th through Tuesday, December 19th, Spirit, we're asking for another card for our business and life, our creative projects. Okay, it looks like there's a couple that want to come out. Ooh, yes, the Queen of Wands. Monday, December 18th. Yes, you're in the flow, you've rested, and now you are ready to be the sovereign. You're ready to go back into the fray and be the leader, be the leading energy. That's what this is saying. Be the leading energy. You know what you want. This is the queen who knows what she wants, and she's so magnetic, so sexy. She's very sexual as well. She's magic. She's got that black cat at her feet. I feel like this represents your energy, and it could also represent the energy of a business partner or a friend or a mentor who is coming in and really influencing you on Monday. And that woman could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, a fire sign woman, or someone with a lot of those aspects in their chart. So Monday, Tuesday is a big glow up because we've had between tomorrow and Sunday to move out of burnout to best living your best life, the highest version of yourself. Monday, you're like, I got this. I'm the queen. I got this. Okay. So that's Monday, Tuesday. So then we're going to go to, let's do Wednesday and Thursday. So that's basically December 21st and 22nd. Let me just double check the dates. It is. So for the 21st and the 22nd, so that's solstice. Solstice is this other end of the 1212 portal, which we went into yesterday. And again, if you join the Patreon, you will get that video because it's already recorded. It's up in there. Okay, so we want to know Wednesday, the solstice, and Thursday, the 22nd of December. Please, Spirit, give us a card or two. Okay, we've got some flyers here. Oh, look at this, the Four of Wands. So this is also called the 1111 card. This is a card definitely of a power portal, which makes sense because 1221 and 1212, right? It's like the 1221 is basically like a leveling up. So the 1212 portal, I don't think it closes on 1221. I think what happens is it's like you get kind of sucked up in a vortex into another portal. So the 4 is about foundations. And this is, again, a beautiful card of celebrations, and it's particularly celebrating accomplishment and celebrating community. For some people, this could be a wedding, a literal wedding or a sacred marriage, right? We are going to go into love in a minute. We're going to pull some love cards. So just know that if you've been feeling burnout and beat up, starting tomorrow, that is going to lift. And tomorrow we do have a Sun-Neptune square starting, and that's basically tomorrow and Friday. So you might definitely be feeling more like burned out, like trying to find that faith and hope for all this work that you've been putting in all year. And it's like, okay, I want to see the fruits of my labor. I want to see the results of all this hard work. And you are definitely, as you move from Friday to Saturday to Sunday and then into Monday, it's just a whole glow up period. So it's going to be amazing. So those are the cards that have to do with business life and creative projects. And since we had that Four of Wands, solstice might be some love vibes for us. Oh, well, there's a separation perhaps for some of us. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So, separation is not always bad. Okay. I always look at this card and go, eek. But, it could be that you or your partner maybe are going to different places for the holidays, or one of you is going somewhere, is going with family or has to work. I feel like there's a lot of happy times in the next 7 days for relationships and for people that are in relationships. So again, don't see that card and have a panic, right? It's okay. The next card, interesting. You had separation. Now there's reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Look at that. I'm going to pick a third card for relationships. See what the romance angels want us to know about our love relationships. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So interesting. So maybe separation represents something that happened in the past. Because now I'm feeling like there's this separate. Now, of course, this is a general reading, right? I mean, this might mean something different for you than for somebody else, but I'm going to hold these up together. So separation could have been something that happened in the past. Reconciliation is, I feel like, imminent or has just happened. True love is the message here. So what I'm really feeling is to really appreciate this person that you're with, because it is true love. It is like the romance of a lifetime. And now for those of us who are single, like me, I had a separation, like now it's been over a year. And is there going to be a reconciliation? Or is someone coming back from the past? So that doesn't mean that the person that I'm separated from, I'm not going to have a reconciliation with, because it's not what either of us want. But someone maybe else from my past is coming, and this person has some true love vibes. So I'm looking forward to this week, and I'm looking forward to the solstice time going, who's coming in? Who's coming in? And I see someone is watching. I don't know if I can see any sort of, oh, maybe I can see comments from my, let me, so say hi if you're here. If you're watching live. Or replay. Love to know who's watching and what you think. It really means a lot to me when you guys are subscribed and connected. It just feels really good to me. It's more fun, right? Okay, so let's look at, I think I can share screen. Let's see, present. And we are going to look at Johnny Depp. Okay, I kind of went forward to February, so I'm going to go back here. And we're going to look at his chart starting. Let's do it starting tomorrow. So we need to go back to 2023, December 14th. Okay, so Johnny Depp is a Gemini. Oh, that's kind Kind of cool. I was wondering if you'd be able to see me and the screen. It looks like you can. Okay. Sorry about all these ads on here. Okay. Johnny Depp, June 9th, 1963. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about some of the happenings in the sky with the planets. In particular, we're going to be looking at Mercury because we have Mercury retrograde and probably Jupiter because they are trining. We have Mercury retrograde here in Capricorn. And so for Johnny Depp, this is his 6th house, which is the house of health, work, and daily routines, pets. Sometimes it could be also something considered like the house of dating, you know. But I find it has more to do with the work, our colleagues, and our daily work and health routines. So he's getting he's definitely getting a reset in this area. So maybe he's, taking care of addictions, or he wants to get into better shape for a movie. Who knows? It's Johnny Depp. Anything goes, right? So Mercury is really beaming with this Jupiter. So on December 8th, which was last Friday, we had a Mercury-Jupiter trine that was exact. And this was before Mercury went into retrograde. So it was like interesting because this dance between Mercury and Jupiter retrograde, and then Jupiter and Mercury out of retrograde, this dance is going to happen multiple times in this month. So it already happened December 8th. It's going to happen December 18th, and it's going to happen January 19th. So these Earth trines happening in Capricorn and Taurus are all about finances, career, the stock markets, cryptocurrencies. And these are trines, which really basically tell us that there's good fortune, that there's a flow, especially with Jupiter here. And then on top of that, we have Venus over here, and Venus is in his 4th house. But, we've got, at some point, we're going to have a nice Mercury Venus sextile. So when you're looking at your chart, what you want to think about is, okay, so here's Mercury in, let's say I'm Johnny Depp, and it's in my 6th house. So where is Jupiter? Jupiter is in my 10th house. 10th house is career, fame, and status, marriage. Marriage and marriage partners are very often 10th house, as well as 7th house. So this is like Jupiter is really expanding his visibility. It's at the top of his sky. So I don't know, we might want to look at Johnny Depp over the next few days and see, is there some news about his health? Is there some news about his, maybe, like I said, maybe he has a new role and he has to get into shape. So yeah, let's all do our Johnny Depp homework and research and check back. You could always come back to YouTube or to Patreon and put stuff in the comments if you know anything. This is kind of like fun celebrity gossip version of astrology. Okay, so that's tomorrow. So let's go back here, and we're going to go all the way to Monday, December 18th, which is the date of said trine between Mercury and Jupiter. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Mercury is at 6 degrees Cap. Jupiter is at 5 degrees Taurus. Yeah, these aren't quite exact because this is just kind of a free program. Saturn is at 2 degrees Pisces. Okay. So basically, at some point, Mercury hit 5 degrees and, was hitting the Jupiter trine at 5 degrees. Mercury moves quickly, right? Even though he's in a retrograde, he's moving slower right now, but he is still moving way faster probably than Jupiter, right? So this beautiful 5 degree Capricorn, Mercury trining 5 degree Jupiter in Taurus. This is going to be an auspicious day that will be flowing energy to you. We also have the moon conjunct Saturn, it looks like, in Pisces. Let's see, moon is 2 degrees Pisces, Saturn is 2 degrees Pisces. We have a moon Saturn conjunction on this day as well in the house of Pisces. So Saturn in Pisces wants to make what has been intangible, what is, it's like bringing heaven to earth. It's like making something real, making those dreams real. So it's not just a dream anymore. It's not just castles in the sky, like the kind of Neptunian Piscean energy. And Piscean energy is also very subtle, the subtle realms. So Saturn rules Capricorn, right? So we can also say that, Mercury and, is also getting some nice beams from Saturn here and the moon in Pisces. Because again, it's a sextile, right? So when a sign is like one, it's not the next sign, it's one sign over, or it's 2 signs over, that's called a sextile. So you kind of like can leapfrog like that, right? So a trine is the same element. So Earth trines, which basically Mercury has been in an Earth trine year. Next year, he's going to be a fire trine year. So all of the Earth signs had a lot of probably good luck with communications, marketing. Mercury rules commerce, right? So if you are a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you had some great aspects this year for growth in those areas. That doesn't mean other people didn't, but I'm just saying, if you have Earth, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a big stellium of planets in an Earth sign, you definitely had a good flow of money luck or business luck, communications, PR, marketing, all of that good stuff. All right. So I think that's it for Monday. Let's go and look at solstice. Let's look at the 21st of December. Can you believe it? We're getting so close to the end of the year. It's amazing. Okay, so on the day of winter solstice for us in the northern hemisphere, it's the summer solstice down under and in the southern hemisphere. It looks like we have a moon conjunct Chiron in Aries. Look at that. And it's right on his natal Jupiter. Look at this. In his 9th house. So that's long distance travel, universities, higher learning, travel, the foreign cultures, foreign countries. And we do have a full moon on the 27th of December, but we're going to get to that, on that week. It's a full moon in Cancer. So yeah, so we've got again, just beautiful aspects. We do not really have an exact trine between Mercury and Jupiter anymore, but we can say that we've got Mercury and Pluto in Capricorn. We have Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus. Those planets are flowing to each other in a beautiful way. Just as we could say that Saturn and Neptune are in a nice sextile relationship between the houses of Taurus and Capricorn here. And those planets are going to be pretty happy and flowing with each other. Let's see anything else that I can... There's definitely a Pluto story coming up. So in January, Pluto moves into Aquarius. So, for Johnny here, that's his 7th house of business partnerships, his audience, his marriage partners or intimate partners, contracts. So there's going to be a big transformation for him in that area of his life. But I'm going to do a special shamanic astrology with Pluto in January. And that's going to be a session where we work with Osiris. We're going to work with shamanic Egyptian astrology with Pluto as Osiris to connect deeper with this planet. And we're all going to feel that. So I think I'm going to end this here. There's a lot that's going to be going on between now and even March of next year. So I'm really looking forward to putting together a schedule for us and, trying to give you a heads up on as many things as I possibly can so you can plan, right? So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a specific astrology and tarot money forecast for the rest of December and probably into January, because Mercury is in this part of your chart, the Capricorn slice of your chart, until February 5th. So he's there for a couple of months. It's because he's retrograding. It's a long cycle of him in Capricorn. So, for Johnny, this is important because his natal moon is Capricorn, 13 degrees. So at some point, this Mercury is going to hit his natal moon. And maybe that's when we'll hear something about what's going on with him. And I'm thinking that's going to happen end of December. Well, probably end of December or January. We may hear some news about Johnny Depp and maybe some kind of new role that he has, or new workout routine, new health, new eating style, whatever he's up to. We're going to hear more about Captain Jack Sparrow, who, I really love. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I love doing these. So please like and subscribe. I want you to stay. I'm going to probably be doing these kind of sample videos for people that aren't in my Patreon group, because I want you in my Patreon group. Let me I'm going to post a comment here with the link so you all can find me. And just so you know, there is a 7-day free trial period. Okay, I'm putting it in the comments. I'll put it in the description of the video once it's up on YouTube and the live stream is done. But you could go here. I do have many different kinds of memberships. But like I said, if you just want to try it out, it's $7 a month. The first 7 days are free and you can stay. And I would love that. Please become a member of my community. I just keep wanting to grow this and expand this Patreon tribe, because it's so powerful. And I think right now we're like 14 or 15 people. So it's just amazing. I'm loving it. So I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know in the comments, either on YouTube or Patreon, if you were here and you love this and did it resonate with you? How does it land? Tell me. Okay. I will be back soon, my Patreon friends. Bye.